make you host. Is it okay?
Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining, and we're going to have a great game between Superdenis and Thwol. These are really cool players, and they have played before. And yes, we're looking forward to a great game. And Nick Jim has also joined, and I think DJ Loops probably will not join, but let's see. Hey Nick, you are here on the table, right?
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for joining.
We got some super players starting the game off.
Yes. Okay, so Dennis is going to collect cards because he's got masonry, and Thomas has sailing, which is another fun card. Let's see.
I think that Thomas is in a good position because sailing is very efficient
Oh, yes, I
for
love
getting cards
sailing.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's one of my favorites. So unless you meld clothing over it, which is okay sometimes, but or
Yeah, he doesn't want to
is
cover pottery.
yeah. Oh yeah, he likes his pottery.
Oh, yeah,
I've
absolutely.
noticed, but it makes sense.
And here we go.
Interesting. I
And
typically find I like to, even at the risk of losing pottery, I'm okay with building like crazy.
you have a great point, actually, yes.
Yeah.
But see, unless he has the other two blue cards in hand, he's not going to use sailing, I think.
Oh, right, right. Yeah. I think this is his how he likes to play.
Yeah,
And I think Superdenis is going for the masonry special achievement, right?
of course.
If we can deduct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There
here
you
it
go.
comes.
Yeah, I know. I have seen, like, Nick, I have seen people, like, just collect four cards and immediately, like, oh gosh,
Yes.
that sucks.
Oh, yeah. That's a good position. Uh,
Absolutely.
but I find that one of the most satisfying things you can do with masonry is if you can also get all five colors in construction melded, and then use masonry as your first turn and construction as your second turn, and get two special achievements at once.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Very
yes.
satisfying. So, but I mean that's harder to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's in a good position. Super Dennis now has three colors melded.
And Thomas is thinking about because he's got three cards in hand, and yep, he might just, you know, use all three with pottery.
Yeah, huh? Yeah. Once he draws down the one deck, he'll score a lot faster.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. So he will get the first achievement. I predict pretty well first. But after that, oh, although he runs the risk of getting rid of his crowns, right? Because ores could provide Dennis with a lot of points.
Oh, yes. Ores is
However,
always. Uh huh.
have you ever noticed a strategy? Have you ever done this yourself where you intentionally let the opponent use ores on you to burn through the ones on the deck so that you can then start scoring the twos?
Um,
But
Actually, no. I am always terrified of ores. Always.
oh,
There
is
has never been a game where I have not been terrified.
it?
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, yeah, I guess it could because you never know how long it'll go for, right?
Oh,
That's the
yes.
risk. Yeah. But if he had just had one crown, oh, he had two. Okay, that could have been.
There you go.
That could be a long, or this can be a long process.
Yep.
Wow, he's actually melded four colors now.
Yep. And in case he has clothing in hand, but you know what? It cannot do a lot because I think, what is that? Agriculture is still out there unless somebody has it in hand. Or, Super Dennis could just use ores and still draw a one. even if it doesn't score anything.
Yeah, that's hmm.
And people have used ores just to uh, just to get two cards. They share ores because they know they cannot
Oh, you're
hold
right.
them.
Yeah, I always forget about that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah, it's almost like the wheel,
yes, yes.
which is very strange to think about.
And I know
Or a sharing wheel.
sharing wheel is also bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
sharing wheel is bad. That I should not do. Alright,
Yeah.
so what is Thomas up to? Pottery and domestication, and okay. Let's see. Is he going to go for sailing? There's only one left.
Yeah, I assume he's gonna do pottery, but he's thinking about it. I always wonder what they're thinking about.
you
Like,
know,
if I could have a if I could have a microphone in this, like if we had a third commentator questioning him behind the scenes at this point, or if
I
he was
know.
recording his own commentary whenever it's like, because when they act fast, they're like they've already been thinking, but then he's weighing the option, or maybe he just went to get a drink of water.
Ah, of course.
Oh,
Uh oh.
he went for. Oh, okay, that was clever.
Yep.
So
The
we're in
wheel
the
and the
twos
wisdom.
now.
And if that is a one, the one in his hand is, well, it's not metalworks because that's already melted.
Oh yeah,
So if he goes for. Yep, so all the red cards are taken, and if he shares domestication, well, he could cover up tools or mysticism.
um, Thomas lost the leaf advantage, so now he must share pottery.
He is going to go even on
Oh,
the.
he's going for a split.
Yep. Well, to, even the um, castle advantage. There you go. Alright, so agriculture and pottery both got covered. But we still have the same number of castles.
Yeah, I wonder if Superdenis might invoke mysticism.
Well, if Thomas has construction in hand, then Thomas will get the empire, of course,
Oh yeah,
because he has two twos in hands now. So,
yeah. So it's imperative that either of them melds all five colors
yep,
first
yep.
to deny construction, because those special achievements they give you a good advantage in the
Oh,
uh,
absolutely.
long term.
Yes,
Because both of those are pretty easy to do later in the game.
yes, yep.
The monument and the is it crown? No,
Empire.
empire.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd call it crown because it's got a crown, but it's empire. That's funny. Ah, mysticism was invoked, and now he
Ah,
gets his first three, which is
ouch.
beautiful. A lot of cards, multiple threes.
Well, no, Ors is toast now, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is toast.
Oh,
Probably he will not be able to use that unless he gets some more leaves out.
yep. He wants to do, you know, monotheism first, I bet.
Yeah, monotheism. Unless he has construction, he could just use it.
He could, yeah.
But
Yeah, but I think getting rid of Ors always pays off.
you really don't like oranges.
Oh gosh, it's my least favorite card.
So I've noticed Ors is like a really fascinating, like it's probably one of the most interesting first game cards because it can devastate at any time in the game.
Oh
whether
yes.
early game, middle game, or late game.
Mhm.
And if you have it melded, it's basically like holding a big stick in your hand, and you're like, if you ever go on, if you go under your crowns, I will use this on you. And at any time, like if Superdenis used mysticism, Thomas could lose the castle advantage, and then you open it wars.
It's possible.
Well, now it's gone.
All right.
But one of my favorite strategies is to actually keep ores hidden until mid or late game, because I think ores works really well as an ambush card,
Oh yes.
and the opponent can forget you have it. Like they'll know if you have a one in your hand that it's possible.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I really enjoy just pulling it out late game or mid game.
Yep. And I mean, when somebody's keeping a one or a three in hand, and it's such a paranoia.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, against
Because of
machine. Exactly.
machinery, right? Yeah, machinery is scary.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a few of those ones where it's like, oh, I really
All
hope they
right.
don't have that card in their hand. Oh, compass.
Yeah, he wants to do
He's probably
late.
gonna take. Let's see, ferment. I'm guessing he's gonna take ferment. Well,
Maybe. I mean,
or no,
fermenting
no,
is.
no. Yeah, fermenting would let him get a lot of cards,
Yep, it would be
but
great. Let's
but
see. Yes.
he'd still be under leaf advantage. Oh, but maybe he's scared of Thomas getting lots of cards, so that would prevent Thomas from doing that.
Now, see if Thomas gives him calendar that still, exposes pottery. He might do that and then start going pottery again because it got covered due to shared mysticism. But I don't know, he might go for tools. Ah, so he's going to go for metalworking. No? Huh, metalworking.
That was
That's a pretty interesting move.
what I wonder why he did that, because now Thomas can still do fermenting and get 3 cards. I'm at a loss a bit. Oh, but because maybe he didn't want to cover his. Oh, maybe he wants to have machinery luring over Thomas at all times.
Uh,
Because it disincentivizes Thomas from drawing a lot of cards if machinery is a threat.
okay, so now they share crowns. So,
So
oh well.
Thomas bought time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, absolutely.
Unless Dennis has more crowns in his hand. Hmm. I always notice that other players do not play like I play. Like it's which makes me worried, because like these are both pretty high ranking players.
Yes.
So I'm like, wow, we have quite philosophical differences in the game.
I know, I
I don't
know.
know if I should be worried or if I should appreciate it, but it's pretty fun to watch. I never really spectate other people unless it's maybe someone I know, and it's just maybe for like 1 or 2 turns. So it's
Mm-hmm.
really cool to see it in real time, uh, and yeah, and to not be like in the game, because I can think about it more when I'm just watching as opposed to playing.
I know. With watching, it's like, you just have like 10 theories, and sometimes they use the 11th thing, that idea that is not there. It's like, guys, come on.
And yeah, we're assuming that they are making the right decisions all the time,
Yes.
but they also may be making mistakes in general.
Oh, absolutely. It gets to be so disappointing. If you're like, oh yeah, they can do this thing and get the next achievement, and they do completely opposite. And then I'm
Yeah.
like hitting my head.
What's going on?
Yeah, I got block. He said he's about to leave his home. So, but he asked, which game are you guys? So, all right.
Great. Oh, I didn't notice we had some other people here. Cool.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, everyone else.
Hi, everybody. Yep. So, yeah, DJ Loops was like, he said his connection is pretty bad, so he could not join. But Block
Oh, okay,
may
gotcha.
just be watching for a few minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know how long I can stay for, but let's see how fast the game goes.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah. Hey, top of the
Morning.
morning.
Yep. Okay, so you think he's gonna go for Compass again? Because I sort of thought he might have optics in hand, but ooh,
Yes, I think he will compass again and then steal all the cards.
hmm, it's
That would
possible.
be the that would be the that is the only rational thing I can think of.
Yes, and
But I've been wrong many times.
no, I think you know what? If he uses Compass again, Thwol will have to give him fermenting because if he gives him pottery, well, all his hand goes bye bye through machinery.
Right. Yeah. But he can use it twice. That's the horror.
Yes. No, 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 because
Oh,
he
I
could
see. No,
steal
no, but
optics.
oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
He could steal
But
optics. Yeah.
but then the horror is that then Dennis can use fermenting, assuming that Thomas doesn't get gunpowder.
Well,
Uh,
we'll see.
yeah. I feel like each age has its own challenges. Like you can exploit fermenting up to a point.
Yeah, but
Machinery and gunpowder are good counters to that card.
fermenting reminds me of this game with Madcon where he kept sharing fermenting and then he would over me. And I was so annoyed.
Oh no!
It was so rude. I told him. Oh gosh.
It is a deadly combination.
I know.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Oh, and you know what? All the small cards are gone, so now pottery is even more um, useful.
Yeah, Thomas is gonna get rich quick.
Oh, yes. So we have to do compass now.
But even without compass, currency will be quite devastating.
I mean, he might go for optics or not. Nope.
Yeah, I gave him for a minute.
I think he would go for optics, yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Oh,
now compass is dead and currency is powerful.
yes, and he could just keep melding for achievements 1 through 4 easily.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's in a good place.
Yep. And optics is still great for, like, melding cards.
Optics is always a good time if you have 1 points of 1 in your score pile. The risk is so low. Hmm. I am not envious of Superdenis's position right now.
I know.
However, he's not without options. Mysticism could be wise, but it's still,
Mysticism would be shared, and there's a chance that he would cover up currency or pottery.
yeah, or optics, but it wouldn't put him in any super position.
Well, unless he gets, gunpowder.
Yes, that's true. But he risks giving Thomas gunpowder,
Well,
assuming he doesn't have it already.
he may just, Thomas might just end up covering currency if Dennis shares mysticism, which is
Yeah,
an
that would
idea.
be nice.
Yep.
But Thomas has so many more points and has 3 scoring cards. This is
Yes.
going to be quite challenging because he has basically a road to 3 or 4 achievements already.
Yep.
The only thing is he hasn't achieved any, so there's still a time constriction.
Right, because Dennis did not have any way to score, which is why Thomas is just relaxed.
You know what he could do is do fermenting, have them both share, get to the fives, and then try to go for statistics or coal or some kind of faster. I forget what that card is that lets you meld into the future. That's light bulbs. Let me see.
Well,
Like
currency and
astronomy or something. Yeah, you can go the tech strategy, you go the remove point strategy. Ah, we went mysticism, and he got gunpowder. It is a great day.
well, only one card will
Oh, for only
be
one
gone.
card. Oh no.
Yep,
And he's gonna lose it because
and that
Thomas
would
could use Enterprise.
and that would
That's really funny.
expose medicine, which would really screw Thomas up. Sorry, Dennis up.
I um I don't usually like to call games too early because I know that things could rapidly change, but it is looking severely bad for
And
Dennis.
he could steal gunpowder and screw Dennis, which
Yeah,
I
once
have.
he has gunpowder, that's it's gonna be easy street. Well, let's see. Actually, if he took gunpowder, he could.
He is not going
I
to
mean, I
lose
guess
any.
Dennis could respond by covering his reds, yellows, and purple, but it'll take time.
Right. I mean, he could draw and meld a 5, which was what? Coal. Coal would be in his advantage, Dennis's advantage if he gets coal. But
Yeah.
let's
Actually, it
see.
might not be worth using Enterprise because Thomas already has so many good ways to score.
That is
Uh,
true too.
okay, now he's focusing on achieving.
Yep.
Now that we've entered H5, he's probably going to be starting to think about the worries of statistics,
I think he's
which
going to
will
let
delay
him
his
use
choice.
gunpowder. I think.
Yeah, I think it's a low risk. I mean, he's outscoring him so vastly. Oh, DJ Loops is on the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he's typing. He originally was saying to stop monotheism, which would free medicine.
For some
Oh yeah,
reason,
it would free his medicine if he used it.
exactly. Let me see.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Okay.
That would really be a pain in Dennis's rear end, assuming he ever scored. I really dislike medicine when someone weaponizes that against you because you have to get extra creative on working around it. Here comes the currency.
And he's got 3 achievements now. He can get 2 and 3, and gunpowder will wipe out another 5. But that only gives him what, 7 points or 6 points? Yep, 6 points only.
Yeah, for now, medicine will probably. Oh, road building.
Ha ha ha. Yeah. Thank you.
Here comes the cards.
Yeah. Then Thomas loses currency. So, but does that free up anything? The wheel.
This is highly unusual. He had construction all along.
Yes, but see, he has no advantage.
Well, he can swap cards, but I don't. He's gonna deny optics
Yes.
if he swaps.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So he stopped two scoring mechanisms, but pottery is still an option.
Well, and he could, Thomas can still steal it through Enterprise. Yep.
Oh, good
And we
lord.
get pirate code. Oh well. Is he going to steal pirate code? He still
Uh,
might.
I don't think there's any reason to. Currency will do the job to win the game.
Right. Yep. Dennis
Even
has.
Pottery would have done the job, so I guess he just wanted to do it more efficiently than Pottery.
And he does not want to play his greens right. That's interesting. Let's see. That would have given him two more crowns. Three, actually.
What would he have lost though? Anything? Let's see.
Literally nothing.
Hmm. Yeah, no, he would have lost a leaf. So maybe that's why he didn't do it. He didn't want him to use fermenting.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Sharing pottery would not have done anything, literally.
But if Super Dennis shares fermenting, he could get a lot of cards. He would just give Thomas a lot of cards too.
And
Well,
make
just two,
pottery
yeah. I don't know.
more powerful, which.
Sometimes, yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, desperate times do call for desperate measures. I mean, he would get four cards a draw, which is pretty nice.
I wonder what cards Super Dennis has in hand because measurement, if he is able to splay yellow, then he could just get fermenting on his own. That would be dangerous.
Oh, you're right. Well, and if he did fermenting right now, he would increase his odds of getting that yellow. Yeah, that measurement could open up some doors. But he's really racing against time because Thomas already has a ton of points. And really, he just needs 30 points, which is super within reason. Um, I guess if Dennis could get statistics. Oh, yeah, and Loops is saying that medicine would be useless right. Well, gunpowder's gone, but I do agree, Loops, that medicine is useless if someone doesn't have points. But the nice part is if they get points, they won't do anything. For instance, if Dennis surged ahead to like getting democracy or something, it would be worthless if medicine's on board. And I really hate when people have medicine like late, middle, or late game because you're like, I can't score effectively. Especially like an H10 because I usually like to advance in ages if I can. Although if you get to H10, you can use bioengineering and steal that annoying medicine. So Dennis is deep in thought now, or he stepped away. I always like to imagine him like stroking his chin, deep in thought, sweating, but really he just went to the kitchen to get a snack.
It's possible. Entirely possible.
Hmm. So Super Dennis organizes the weekly tournaments, is that right?
Yes, the Billy Weekly.
Yeah, the Billy Weekly.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, he's going for the tech.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get some melds, but hmm, I
He
wonder why he
already
didn't go.
was on age 5.
Yeah. Well, why didn't he just use mysticism?
Because that would have been shared.
Yeah. Oh, I guess he wants to slow down Thomas. Yeah, the advantage of mysticism, he would have got more cards, but the experimentation you can do alone, I guess. Hmm. Well, there goes our measurement theory that I think Block had a good idea. I
I think so. Can you step
oh,
up,
covered by
please?
physics. Well,
We are, yeah.
Let's think about the positive upswing of this. If he gets physics successfully, he may get his yellow, and he may get vaccination.
Well, the problem with doing physics is that he could steal with construction. I mean, if
Mm,
Super Dennis gets three sixes at the first turn, Thomas would be able to steal 1 6 because Dennis will give him a 4 and a 1, right? And then
yeah,
second,
he's he's in a very hard position.
yep.
I would
Then,
consider this like you're just waiting for the the end to come. Oh, here comes the mysticism. Okay, okay, and now I got good old Cole. So now it's an arms race. Now Thomas does have a nice lead in the arms race, but hmm. So I'm gonna guess that Dennis is gonna race to score points like crazy.
yep, Cole would do that. Some
So he
points.
may actually, let's see, if he scores on the blue, he'd get 9 points immediately. If he scores on the green, he'd get 8 points immediately and access to future sixes.
He shouldn't because construction's still out and Empire has not been claimed. That would be a mistake.
That would be a mistake. You're right. That would be pretty devastating. So yeah, physics might be the only road right now. And then he could splay right, which would give him the factory advantage. I mean, at this point, Thomas has so many options. He could share Steam Engine and just get free cards, free scoring. He could ride currency all the way to the bank. uh, oh, coveted statistics. When did he get that? Oh, he might have
Just
just gotten
now,
it with
in the
just
share.
now.
Yeah.
So now Thomas will race to score and achieve
Probably.
because if he doesn't, well, I guess hmm,
I mean,
he could even do currency and then achieve currency and achieve H5. That would be another strategy for him.
yep, currency or
Or
pottery.
steam engine. Yeah, pottery. Yeah, yeah, I do wonder. I mean, might as well score a higher achievement while he can. Like, if he can just get 5 achievements right now, he's pretty much. And also, the downside of statistics while currency is out is that Thomas can just reuse currency again and just outscore the statistics.
Yeah, I would do pottery right now, get the 5 in the score pile, and then
Oh yeah,
achieve.
and then yeah,
And
because
the
then you
5 in the score pile, makes
neutralize it
statistics.
with the statistic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, statistics won't actually go into play until the second time because he
right,
doesn't have the
exactly.
exactly. Yeah, that would be the wise thing to do. And actually, he could do pottery twice, and then maybe potentially achieve a H6. I don't
That's
know.
true.
I'm curious what he'll do. He may just go for the short term because if he did pottery twice, he would have 34. Statistics would do nothing. Oh no, it would no. Okay, yeah. Either way, I guess it could work. I guess it's probably in his interest to actually achieve now. Or he could currency it. Yeah, currency would have given him a lot of points. The problem is he doesn't have an H6 melded, so he couldn't win it all yet.
And now he's forcing statistics. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what the?
Good. Okay, that wipes
But why
out
did he
A6.
surrendered a card when he could have just? Oh, because he didn't want to share the splaying.
Exactly.
Let's see. but the splaying would have not put him at a. It wouldn't. He would have got a free card for it though. If he would have showed. Hmm.
No, but then you know what? Statistics would have been ineffectual at that time.
Well, no, but Thomas only has one leaf underneath Steam Engine, so it wouldn't have. I mean, it would have been. It would have let him caught up more, I guess. But yeah, maybe he just didn't want to risk him catching up and neutralizing statistics. I would be super tempted to use currency and then just absorb whatever. Well, I don't know. Because if he used currency, he could get a bunch of sixes back. Or just achieve twice. And just be in a good, happy place. If Thomas gets metric system, it's also done. Statistics will be useless.
Yep, 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 yep. But I think he doesn't want to do Steam Engine because he could lose the six. Uh, he could lose the metric system.
Yeah, it would be in his interest to, let's see, pottery. Wait, no, but Superdenis would share. Maybe just draw. Maybe it's in a weird position. Well, no, he needs to achieve because he could lose all his points.
Yes.
So he could achieve twice and then go for metric system. That would be one path, or any of these special achievements. Although the other ones do take longer. Okay, he achieved once. Man, I can't tell you how confused I was the first time I saw someone achieve out of order. That's like a very
Well, I had to ask. You're
yeah,
not wrong. I had to ask,
yeah,
like, why are you achieving a higher level? They're like,
yeah. What are you
yep,
doing? And then I was like, oh, Robin.
yep, yep.
Oh man, yeah.
And of
Hmm.
course, it made sense after that.
Yeah.
I have yet to get this calendar. Oh, it's not April 10th, it's April 1st. Why am I doing April 10th? Duh. Okay. Yep. And it's also my mom's birthday. Then I have to
Oh,
call her.
really?
Yep. Yep. And we always
Do
used to tease her. All our lives we have teased her.
because of the birthday?
Yeah, 1st April.
April
So,
Fools.
yeah, she is.
That's funny.
Now I have to think about it. What year is that? 23. So she is like 88. Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep, yep.
Wow.
So,
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice to catch up with her.
I mean, everybody called me last night because of the storms in Arkansas. That reminds me, Nick. You're in Texas, right?
I'm in Texas. Yeah.
So, how was the situation yesterday? Did you get storms or anything?
Yesterday's storms. No, did you read about that?
Well, we were watching
Texas.
the tornado on the TV.
Oh, turn it. Oh, North Texas. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm in Central Texas, so
Okay, yeah.
um, thankfully I was not affected by that.
Okay, that's good.
But
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, we've been getting more wind stuff. But where I'm at, I'm in like Austin, Central Texas, so
Okay.
we have gotten like tornado warnings, but it's really just been strong winds and nothing
Okay.
nothing bad in my area, so yeah, pretty good.
Well, that's
Hey,
good. Hmm?
Did y'all see the April Fools that Board Game Arena did?
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my gosh. I read it. Did you see that part in the news?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I thought it wasn't an April Fool's because it was everybody said it was a day early, but that's because the person who posted it was from Australia. So
oh, I was wondering. Yeah, I was reading it and I started getting really upset. I was like, "Oh, this is a nightmare. Like this is the worst use of Chat GPT I could like I do not like I already get annoyed on like little things at Board Game Arena sometimes, but like this is gonna really upset me." But I was like, well, I still like the service. I'll still use it. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, wait, but what? Tomorrow is April. And I was like, and then I reread it and I was like, no, some of this stuff is too dumb. But it's just so professionally put together. Oh, jeez.
so I like that move by Super Denis right now. Um,
You
he
know
used
what?
shared mysticism to cover up Steam Engine with perspective. I was kind of wondering if Thwol should have used shared Steam Engine last turn and tucked perspective underneath Super Denis' yellow pile because that would get rid of perspective. Well, but that was a mistake now, maybe.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, the tides have turned big time.
problem
Well,
is industrialization could get stolen.
Yeah, this is over. You should
oh,
not have given Thwal a 6
Yep.
because
yeah,
Thwal had two scoring possibilities.
yeah.
He should have used stats. Oh my gosh, that's it.
Okay. And yep, and he got the sixth achievement. Well, that was
All right. Well, that was great. That I enjoyed watching the that game unfold. I think we have to admit Superdenis is in a tough position.
yeah, he didn't get the best of cards, Dennis, and yep, there was a mistake or
Block,
two, but
Block, if you find yourself in that situation, do you usually go for like a tech advantage or something? Because
Yeah,
like
at that
yeah,
point, tech is the only
it's
way
the only
to,
path. Okay, yeah,
yeah. I
because
mean,
currency is
or
just brutal to go against, especially with stats.
yeah, I mean the stats, you know, it would slow things down for a little bit, and definitely I think Super Nini should have done it this last turn.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's tough. Um,
it's tough. It's a short
when
term fix. Yeah,
yeah, because I mean Denis had no score pile, so
yeah, yeah.
it
That
wasn't
too.
even like if you slow down Thwal for a little bit, then you might get enough score to get the achievement
Yeah,
first. I mean, it's really
yeah.
tough.
Like clock cards or something could have brought an advantage, but other than that, it can be really hard to catch up.
I mean, lighting would have been fun. If
Yeah, I was hoping for a
you
lighting showdown. That would have been super exciting. This 21 points a turn is like, quite nice.
Hi.
hey, Thomas,
Hello.
congratulations on winning the tournament.
Thanks.
Is Dennis going to join us?
I was trying to convince him.
Okay, let's see. He might join any second too.
Yeah, ask him directly. That way we know. Oh, yeah.
he's
Yeah,
joining.
perfect. Oh, hey. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Right? Yeah.
Gerard,
I'm
can
going
you
to stop
hear?
Hello,
the stream.
we
I'm
can
going
hear
to
you.
stop the stream so that we can check